Hello, hello, hello. Great, beautiful, blessed Thursday. Today is May 23rd of 2024. It is Lupus Awareness Month. So your L's up, Lupies. Yes, Lupus Awareness Month. And it is day 20 that I'm doing a lupus, 1 minute lupus lesson, okay? So many millions of ways I said that. However, yes, 1 minute lupus lesson. So today, I felt compelled to talk about. Oh wait, you don't care what I talk about because you don't know who I am. My name is Tennille Stewart. I help women who have been diagnosed with lupus go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. And I appreciate you being here. And now you might care what I'm talking about. Yes. So today I feel compelled to talk about lupus and relationships, or chronic illness and relationships. I don't think people talk about it too much. It's kind of like if you're married and you do a till death do us part oath in front of everyone in Gaul, your country. Yeah, you're expected to stay, and sometimes it is too hard. Sometimes, in a company I used to be a part of, they used to always say, the ones that stayed just couldn't leave, and the ones that left just couldn't stay. It's like that with anything. So I just Googled the words lupus and relationships, and a lot of stuff came up. Most of the stuff is sex stuff, I guess, but I was thinking about it more friendship stuff, because I am a friendship girly, okay? I am an only child. I was grown immediately, wanted to be in everybody's business, and I was speaking in full sentences by 8 months. I wanted to be able to talk to everyone. So, friendship and relationship and lupus can have a significant impact on relationships, including sexual intimacy and emotional intimacy. Lupus can cause chronic pain and fatigue, which can interfere with sexual relationships. Other factors that can impact sexual intimacy include psychological factors, desire, body image, self-esteem, depression, and anxiety. Physiological factors, lupus flare-ups, medications, side effects, self-image. So that's the thing. It's very much, it's a weird thing to even talk about, because when you get involved with someone and you see them looking healthy and happy, you don't expect anything weird to happen after that, right? But as a good person, in a relationship, you're supposed to be like, stay down for them no matter what happens. Hey, Jean, hey. And sometimes that's not possible. And it's better, I think, to find that out in the beginning of a relationship, that they are not able to, thank you so much. I'm going to take some pictures of myself. So I was attempting to look more human. I put lipstick on. I might put some eyeliner on. I might jump out the box and put some eyeliner on. Oh, snap. I understand that it's better for me, specifically, to go ahead and find out early on if the person can handle the worst parts of my life that I'm aware of, instead of building a long-term relationship and thinking it's going to go somewhere and then they get spooked. Because I was in a very long-term relationship when I was younger, and I don't know, I guess I thought we would always be together. We broke up a million times, so maybe not, I don't know. He was there for a major flare-up, and he dipped so aggressively. Lord knows. Are we still there? Hey, Jermaine. Just in time for the good stuff. Yes, I think it is better to not waste your little bit of time that you have on this planet. and just you know, find who's looking for you, who's down for you, and that kind of stuff. And all the physical stuff is the half of it. Like, I'm sure able-bodied women, able-bodied men, sometimes they're not in the mood or whatever. They are, there's all kinds of crazy stuff that goes on health-wise or like physically that people aren't in the mood to be all up under you or whatever it is. But when it's like mental and emotional and that kind of stuff, it's harder, I think. I've never lived outside of this body. I've never experienced a relationship without chronic illness. I had one boyfriend before then, but he doesn't count. He doesn't count. Rest his soul. God bless him. Yeah, it's rough. And the thing is that what I teach is to set your expectations, okay? Because if somebody gets involved with you and they don't realize that you have higher expectations for them because of the situation that you're in, then how are they supposed to live up to that? You can't scold a fish for not being able to climb a tree. They're not a monkey. Like, they're not supposed to. So, something I say, it's not your fault if they don't understand your life and what you're going through. It is your fault, or it's your responsibility. It's not your responsibility for them to know, right? It's your responsibility of how you're going to handle them not knowing, okay? So if they are completely clueless, they've never heard of your illness, they've never been around anybody with your illness, it's in my eyes, it is your responsibility to find out if they would like to know more. Are you interested in getting to know me and I have this thing? That's important to me. So, yes. Then, if you're taking on that project, you can give them the resources. Find out what kind of a learner they are. Do they need to be spoken to? Send them videos, whatever it is, right? Take them with you to a doctor's appointment, that kind of stuff. That's all relationship stuff that I think is super important. I really honestly believe that before you would even get into any of the sexual stuff that Google's talking about, the stuff you need to talk about is, are you going to be able to not talk to me when I don't have the mental capacity to have a conversation? Are you going to be able to just sit in the same room with me, relax when I'm so exhausted, it's laboring to blink, but I want to know that you're there? Are you going to be able to come with me to a doctor's appointment? Are you going to be able to pick up my medication for me when, whatever? Like, there's a million little tiny things that maybe wouldn't matter as much to someone who is most of the time well. And it's like an exception. Like, this might be our life. This might be something you need to get used to. God forbid, but if it is, can you? And maybe, that is something that people should think about before they get into relationships as an able-bodied person also, because it's not guaranteed you're going to always be able-bodied. I guess it's just in the forefront more. So, okay, romantic relationships aside, one more thing about romantic relationships. So, I've also found that people who are chronically ill can tend to settle, or somebody's nice to them, or somebody is mildly understanding in any kind of way, and they're like, oh wow, I gotta stay with this person forever because nobody else is gonna do that for me. That is not the goal. That's not the mission. You should they should check all the boxes still. If you have your standards, write down what you want in a human being, and that's included. That is included. They'll take care of me. If I need to take care of them, I will take care of them, etc. Right? I see so many weird, mismatched, awkward couples that they don't even like each other, but they're there for each other, so they're gonna stay. And that's not the goal either. Be happy, be in love, all of the things, right? So friendships now, because when I put relationships, it really only spoke about sexual relationships and marriage there on Google, which is fine, but the relationships that really count, your friendships. I am a friendship girly, okay? If you know, you know. The friends I have, even if we don't talk for a year, 2 years, okay? When we come back around, we pick up like nothing happened. Because some of the time, I've had to take long breaks from being able to communicate with multiple people, except for maybe like on a Facebook or something like that, because it's too taxing. It's too much. I'm a very good friend when I can be a friend. When I have the, if I'm capable. And I also give people grace because I have gone into hospitals and not seen people at all. And those, I put them in a category. Like, that's that type of friend that, like, they will never step foot in the hospital to see me. If I'm there for months or years, they've not come. And that's just what it is. Like, I don't have to, put that much effort into the thing. Like, maybe they have a traumatic experience, something like that with hospitals. Somebody they know died in the hospital. They can't step foot. Whatever it is, I don't put all of my heart and, like, oh, they didn't come see me. It's not it, right? That's not it. And then I have friends that are like my friend Elena. Elena, when I was Mr. Potato Head in hospital for 3 months, nobody knew if I was going to survive. That girl was in college. She was in grad school maybe at that time. And commuting back and forth hours. She stayed at my parents' house. Slept at my parents' house so she could go to school and be able to see me. Hello? Like, that's my sister. Okay? That's my sister. There are, and I will always be there for her. She will always be there for me. That's just how it is. And those are her expectations of me. That's my expectations of her. Everyone doesn't have that kind of expectation or responsibility from me. It's a lot to bear. It's not for everyone, And I have friends that I haven't seen in years that send me things when I was in the hospital last time. I don't have those type of expectations for them, but like it felt really, really, really good for them to have remembered me. They have families and jobs and their own health issues or whatever, and they went out of their way to do something nice for me. So, pick your friends wisely, because a lot of the times those are the relationships that carry you through. You could have a first, second, and third husband and have the same best friend your whole life. You know what I mean? So, friendships, I think, are the super important relationship. I saw something the other day that an old lady was like, oh, she didn't regret not having kids because she was at her friend's hospice, and it was all her friends at the hospice with her, and her kids didn't even show up. So, as much as you never know, I really do believe in fostering friendships, and, investing time and effort into them. However, hear me when I say this. You are born alone. You are going to die alone. There's one soul in this body, okay? So make sure you are taking care of yourself first. Make sure, like when I was growing up, being the only child that I am, I lived for my friends. I lived for my friends. Whatever they needed, whatever they wanted, I had to be there. I loved them so much. And most of them, I didn't even talk to them at all. Like, they haven't been around for most of my life, right? So remember to take care of you first, maintain your health first, and then welcome the people who love you and care about you and are going to be there for you to help you when you need them. It is a gift to have friends. It's healthy to have friends. It's a gift, and it's healthy to have relationships, romantic and otherwise. It is not it's not like a necessity. It's not always going to be something that you have all the time. Like, sickness is isolated. You are the only one in this body feeling this pain. Yes, let people love you. Yes, do what you can to maintain friendships. If they're really your friends, they're going to understand if you have to fall off, get well, and come back. And in the meantime, I hope that you are watching these for this past 20 days that I've been doing them, and you feel like you have a friend in me, because you do. I'm here, talking to you and helping the people you love and helping you to understand what's going on with the chronic illness crew. Get your L's up, Lupus. All right. Well, that's today. I hope I made some sense. I really have just been thinking about that today, and I just felt like I needed to talk to somebody about it. Chime in the comments. Let me know how you feel about chronic illness and friendship, or chronic illness and relationship. Any kind. Romantic, platonic, all the relationships. I'm curious if everyone else has gone through or is going through the same type of categorization that I've had to, and maybe, or what it's like as an able-bodied person. Is that regular friendship? Am I just thinking it's a chronic illness thing and it's everybody? How about a player? Let me know. Let me know what goes on. I love y'all. Have a great day. Stay happily here. Bye.